Okay, let's hope this thing starts because it died on me earlier. Let's try that again. Whoa. Okay. I tried to start my car earlier and it didn't want to start. It seemed like it had a dead battery, but I figured, you know what? Let me go to AutoZone and get it checked real quick because I just replaced the battery last year. So when I went to replace it, I found out the alternator was bad. And that makes sense because I never replaced the alternator on this car. But the problem though was that the AutoZone that I went to did not have the alternator in stock, and fortunately the person helping me called the other AutoZone and found out that they had one in stock. So I'm going to another AutoZone to pick up my alternator, and hopefully I can get this fixed by tonight because I need my car tomorrow morning, because guess what? It's the weekday. Things just seem to be like a domino effect because I had just replaced the power steering unit a few weeks ago, and I already made a video about that too, but now it's the alternator. So hopefully it ends here. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I got the alternator and the serpentine belt because I forgot to replace that when I did my power steering. Right there. Let's get this done. I wasn't planning to make a do-it-yourself video anytime soon, but being that my situation is a little different now, today's video will be on how to replace your alternator in a first generation Acura TSX, and also the serpentine belt. The first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the battery because we are working with an electrical component, so you don't want to get shocked. The power steering unit is located right here. The alternator is right below it. In order to take the alternator out, you got to take off this serpentine belt right here. To take off the belt, you got to get to the tensioner, which is located right here. It's a 14 millimeter, and you can use a ratchet or an open-ended wrench to release the tension so that you can remove the serpentine belt. After removing the serpentine belt, it's time to take off these two connectors right here. This one is a press release style, and this one will be held on by a 10 millimeter. After disconnecting these two plugs, it's time to take off the alternator itself. It's held on by 3 bolts. The first one is on top of here. It's a 12 millimeter, and the second one is down here right in line with the first one, and the third one is right here. So once you get these 3 bolts off, you'll be able to pull the alternator out. And there we go. Here it is, the old one. Now I'm going to install the new unit, and it's just the reverse of taking the old unit out. And you can see how nice this unit looks. Now it's time to replace the serpentine belt. Now as a comparison, you can see the new one to the old one, and the old one is very chipped up. This belt doesn't look wide enough compared to the OEM one, but we'll see if it fits. You know that's a dead giveaway when the old one is wider than the new one, because check this out. See how long the new one is compared to the old one? I'm just going to put the old one back in and return the new one for the right one. And that'll be something simple, so I'll do that on my own time. But let's get this thing back in and get this car started. I'm gonna be returning this, so I got the battery tied down. I'm gonna start the car, but it's not over yet. Here's the moment of truth. All right, it starts well. And here's what I'm talking about. You're not gonna be able to listen to the radio, nor use the navigation. So you're gonna need to enter some codes. And in this case, these codes are located under the fuse box. You'll see 2 stickers. One of them will have 4 digits, and that will be the code for the GPS unit. Enter this code and the GPS unit will be on its way to working. It is very outdated for 2018, but it's better than nothing. The next code you'll need is the radio, which I'll turn on right now. And as you see up here, it says code. And that code can be found right here in your glove compartment. Just open it up and you'll see it right on the side. It's a 5-digit code In order to enter the correct number, you're gonna have to scroll with this tune button right here. And as you can see, I have my radio.
Get a head start on your career.
And with my luck, it's on a commercial.
Let me know if you guys want to see more of these do-it-yourself videos or some of the other in-depth videos that I make, or give me some suggestions. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.